Welcome everybody, BJ Weller back with you for day 765 of Island Warfare Mayhem here in the wonderful Isle of the Philippines. Quick check-ins here we're going to do here. Let's see, House 17 Glory 569,000, so just over halfway now. Glory round ended 30 days ago, a whole month ago. So it looks like we got about another month to go. A little less than a month before the next round is all said and done here. Let's see if there's anything here of import. Faction applications. Not really. We do have some new members to welcome. So nothing much here has changed on the Isle, I think. Let me see here. I think I see some... House 10 looks like they've grabbed some territory. I don't recall them having territory before. I know there's somebody from House 10 up near us. Let's head back down here somewhere. Oh, yes, by Mako, House 10. So it looks like that's new. Ooh, lightning speed. We have an achievement, lightning speed. Which would be this one. Horsemaster, no. Lightning speed, here we go. Uncovered 2,000 resource stashes, and we've just uncovered 2,000 resource stashes. Excellent. Let's see what other achievements we got here, too. And other things, quests. We've got a couple of quests, I think, or, well, one quest, I guess. There we go. All the stashes we be foraging. All the stashes we have foraged. So what do we get here? 200,000 for diamond level. Not bad. I don't need to see the rest of this. As a matter of fact, I don't. Yes, we don't need to know the enemy has arrived. Bisinger. Welcome, Bisinger, or Bissinger. However we might pronounce that, is applied to our faction, so hopefully we can welcome him to the faction, as we are going to welcome a god boss here who applied, as we can see, perhaps way down here. Applied, he is now a member of our faction. Faction member dismissed, we'll get into that as well. Just checking to see what we got on the agenda today. Let me move that a bit so I can see here, see more reports here. Follow the report. So yes, we did miss last week due to our storm. Hey, Taz, there's Taz. I thought I saw Taz in chat there. Yes, we do have a couple of quests because we did miss the stream last week due to the storm and all that good stuff. So we do have. Let's see what our battle report's going to be. So we do have attacks on the wolf. An attack on a parish here. Taz attacking a treasure castle. Player scouts your castle moon boss. Scouts moon boss. Okay. No longer valid. So I'm assuming that village no longer exists. So let's see. Achievement. Oh yes, team player for getting our donations in. We got diamond level 200,000 for leveling up a couple of parish buildings there. A couple of quests completed. Peacemaker. For interdictions, Peacemaker 3, so getting interdictions on ourselves a couple weeks ago. So we got those quests out of the way. Quests complete, and we do have another one to complete here that I did a couple days ago here. Let's see where we go. Zombie has applied. Have not heard back from Zombie. I think so. We don't have, can't welcome him. Emperor Bubba. Emperor Bubba is now back in stewardship for San Jose. After I took over that parish a few weeks ago on stream. So this will be battle reports. Pedro, yes, I think Pedro's gone inactive again. Pretty strong built castle there. I know Pedro's semi-active, but I did write a note about that. In fact, we'll be getting into that momentarily. Minimal lightning. Yeah. We'll Wolf's Castle. Yes, we scouted the Wolf's Castles that are here in... this is the one in Don Mariano Marcus. This is the guy in Lapu-lapu. Don't know if I'm going to be trying to take them down because I don't have enough gold to rebuild the parish armies yet. So we don't know about that. Quest here, Blessing 4. Yes, for blessing our parishes. As a matter of fact, let me see how much time we've got left on here. Let's pop into Lapu. So we sent out some blessings yesterday or the day before. I need to get... No, let's go into Balasar here. Just to see... I got to check on the weather too. So yes, so we've got 3.5 hours left of blessings. So we got 42 points of blessings here in Lapu-lapu. Because I've got more villages here. We still got rain. It's been a bad week for weather here. Raining, thunderstorms, a whole mess here on the island. Not lighting. Minimal lighting. Oh, yes. Yeah, because, yes, because I'm using my alternate system here to stream. Because I don't know if or when I am going to get my main stream machine fixed. So this is actually positioned differently. Positioned differently on the desk here. So this is actually facing the stairs directly behind me, and the other system is usually over here to my right, facing that way towards the back of the basement. So yeah, so the lighting is going to be a little bit different, in addition to the fact that I'm using the integrated camera here, which does it, it does its job. The USB Logitech camera I've been using for the last few months, probably a little bit better there, but yeah, so the lighting it's kind of dark on that side, so I don't have all the lights behind me distracting and anything. So I just got the one up above me, which I usually turn off because it really shines down when I'm over in this section. Then the lights over there in the front on that side of the basement, on that wall, sort of right behind my desk here. But yes, hopefully, I guess I'll be calling Dell support on Monday to see how much it's going to cost me to at least get the display replaced on that machine, and hopefully that will fix it, because if it doesn't, then I'm going to be really sad. So yeah, so lots of rain. We got the bandit camp. We'll take care of the bandit camps and the wolf flares. Okay. And of course, we got the wolf there. So let's go ahead and hit these guys right now. Matter of fact, I want to Snake's Castles here. I am going to play around. I didn't have enough time to get it set up today because I got home late from work and I forgot I had to pick up Aaron from school, and some truck tried to go underneath one of the Amtrak rail bridges, and apparently his load was too high, so it knocked his load off the back of his truck. So that whole road, the whole road to get from our house to the school is all blocked up, and yeah, it was just a mess getting home today. We've got freaking disease. Didn't I not cure all this crap earlier? We do have a rogue here. Rogue appeared a week or so ago. All right, I have no monks. I think I got monks here. Let's go ahead. Disease you. Let's go ahead. Disease for you. So we'll go cure some disease anyway. All right, there we go. All right, we've got that launched. Let's see what else. So, yes, attacking the wolves, attacking the pig. Just various attacks here. Parish attacks a wolf flare. Wow, that was a biggie. Wolves eating up all our troops here. All right, this was from this morning. All right, just take a look at these guys. Oh, yes, Bornath. I did want to see. Okay. Since I don't have control of the San Jose Parish Army anymore, I've been building up my armies in Bornath and Badine to use to hit at least the wolf flares up there. We got diplomacy a bit here. Diplomacy. All right, diplomacy is working nicely. Let's see what else. Before we get into the big news, I have to announce that I wanted to announce last week, but the Nor'easter #1, so I put a kibosh on that. And we managed to get through Nor'easter #2 a couple days ago, unscathed computer-wise. And well, we did lose power again for almost exactly at the same time, for almost exactly the length of time. Yes, yeah, the cat. Yes, what was happening was that I had the laptop upstairs on the tray table. It's just like one of those folding tray tables. I don't know if you guys have anything similar over in Europe, but essentially what we do, you can eat your TV dinner on it or something to that effect, or or anything. So I'll usually use the tray table when I'm sitting on the chair to sit the computer down on if I'm just playing upstairs and not streaming. And so what was happening, I had ordered an external Blu-ray player for the new computer that we got for Mrs. Weiler and Aaron, and because the computer didn't come with an integrated optical drive. So I had that out, I had the cord out, and so she was on, I had it out on the arm of the chair. The laptop was over there on the tray table in front of the chair, and Hershey was on my lap, and she started pawing at the cord, because she's a very skittish cat. So she sees something new, she's very skittish of it. So she started pawing at it. So I'm knocking it at her and telling her it's okay, it's just a cord, it's just a cord. So I hit it a little bit too hard. It slid right into her, and she just freaked out, jumped back, hit the tray table. Tray table went down with the computer onto our carpeted floor, and the carpeting really didn't help. And so when I looked at the screen is completely shattered. Inside, it's actually the inside screen, the external, the screen part that you can touch, completely fine. So apparently there's another panel inside that completely shattered. It almost looks like right in the center where somebody just shot a BB at it or something, and it just splintered around and shattered the whole display inside. So yeah, I was very, very numb, I guess. I can't say I was upset at the cat. I was just upset myself for not taking better precautions, and should have known better. But yeah, so I desperately tried to remote into the machine and couldn't do it. So I don't even think it boots into Windows. So that's what's got me worried now. I don't know whether it's not booting into Windows because the display is broken and it just won't boot up to that point, or if there's something else that broke in the computer that won't let it boot. I got 2 hard drives in there. The hard drives were fine. I took them out and tested them on other machines that I could access the files and stuff. I took it apart just to see if there was any other damage I could find. I didn't see anything else. I'm hoping it's just the display. But again, it's the machine's 5 years old, so there's no warranty on it. So I'm going to have to pay for the display out of pocket and have my fingers crossed that it will actually work with a new display. If I can get a new display for it, again, being 5 years old, they may no longer have spare displays for it. So we'll find out on Monday. I was going to do it this past Monday, but I just didn't. I was still trying to work out alternate computer and streaming plans, and but we'll find out this Monday. I will make an attempt at it. But anyway, let's go ahead and welcome God Boss. Anyway, to the faction. So welcome God Boss. We'll check out where you are in just a moment here as I write down notes to myself here. Weisinger, we already said he applied. I got rid of the other one. So Wolf's Attack, so good. That really clears out quite a bit there. Nice. So let's go ahead, take a look at our faction here, our ever shrinking and growing faction. Victoria, where are we here? There he is. Oh, he's online too. This is in Cagayan. Let's see where he is at. He is way up north there. He is way up north. So here he is right here. These are probably both his villages there. So welcome. Snake's Castle. Yeah, he is I don't even know if we've got too many other people, if anybody, up here or not. Let me see here. Fortunately, with the zoom, see, I wish I could zoom out like this, and there was a setting that says, okay, still show all your allies and stuff on there. But we have to go in like this a little bit. Ooh, looks like we got a rogue here, huh? Yeah, it looks like he might be. Just a quick glance here. All by his lonesome. House 1 lonesome up there. Again, Paz Makanen is the parish I originally started this world on day 1. Before moving way down south here. The first couple of weeks. God Boss, such a name, he definitely can't have delusions of grandeur, right? Yeah, yeah, I know. Welcome, Cat. Hey, it's Cat Kumi on the stream. All right, so we took care of that. Let's go ahead and knock these wolves out. But yeah, so yeah, I think what's I'm going to be doing streaming wise now is using my elite book here, my HP elite book for some of the more simpler, less intensive games like Stronghold Kingdoms. Maybe Guild Wars. I got Guild Wars. I've had Guild Wars installed in this. I installed it on the new one. So I might be doing Guild Wars on the new one on Mondays, since I've got problem is I got World of Warcraft on this one, so I'm going to have to install World of Warcraft on the one upstairs, so I might not be doing World of Warcraft unless I can do that on Monday. See, problem is with the new one, it's only got a 1 terabyte hard drive. And yeah, so I've got almost a terabyte worth of games I had installed on the other one. In fact, I was running out of disk space on the terabyte drive that I have dedicated only just to games on the broken laptop. And I was running out of space on that one. I mean, at the end of the day, what I'm going to need really is a desktop, so I can have 2 or 3 drives installed on it. So that may be what the ultimate solution is, depending on costs and everything. So good, we're cured of the cancer in Mako. But yes, all right. So we've got that monk restoration. Yes, excellent. So we do. Let's go ahead and complete this quest. Complete the blessing quest. So we can move on here. So let's go ahead. We will take our 10,000 honor. Let's see what we got here. So we've got, of course, team player construction crazy. When we get a new village, we'll be able to knock that one out pretty quick. So let's go ahead and complete blessing 4. We will collect our honor and see. Ooh, feasting. This should be an easy one. Banqueting goods forged in 24 hours. Let's see what we got here. And usually when these quests pop up, there is nary a banqueting good in sight. So we got food, we got some there, so we need 5,000. Yeah, that almost that doesn't even get us a fifth of the way through. Let me see here. So we got some down here, which I think Mr. EB just stole. Yeah, so we only got 40 there. That's not going to be too much help. Now, if this was, say, this was a food or resource one, of course, all these stashes would be banqueting goods. I think the system checks to see what goods you've got around you. Oh, we got Treasure Castle here. We'll be checking him out. And so that's the quest that pops. Is the one that is not the one that has all the goods around you. Alright, so when he gets back, we gotta check out that Treasure Castle. Low level Treasure Castle. Under which games are taking up that much space. 90% of them are Steam games. Well, Steam. The Blizzard games, World of Warcraft. Yeah. Steam, Blizzard, and Trion. Trion games, for the most part. And I guess probably about 90% were Steam games. Oh, and Star Wars The Old Republic. I still have that installed. That's a space eater there, that one. But yeah, probably about 90% are Steam games, and then it's, Heroes of the Storm, Overwatch, World of Warcraft, then all the Tryon games, of course, minus Devilion, now that no longer exists. Star Wars The Old Republic, which eats up, I think, 20 or 30 gigabytes, and that's without the PTS installed. I uninstalled the PTS, so I just don't play on that anymore. Nice. All right. Nice big bandit camp there. All right, so let's see. Small wolf flare. All right, let's check our standings here, by the way. Right, I remember Arcage just devouring memory. Yeah, good old Arcage. So we managed to get up to rank 60 here for murdering bandits, and with that bandit camp we just killed in Lapu-lapu, that should bump us up a little bit here. Finally managed to move up a little bit in Wolf's Bane as well. We are all number 66 now. We've got a big gap between 67 and 65, really. 8,000 wolf a difference there. So we might be sitting pretty right now all by ourselves here as we knock out some wolf flares today. And of course the big news that I want to get to before we end this segment is that Meygan is back. We have thankfully heard from Meygan last week, because I wanted to announce it on last Friday's stream. So yes, Meygan, just turned out that Meygan didn't have a phone, didn't have access to be able to communicate with us towards the end of the year last year. So she finally got a phone this month. And so she, of course, she popped on Discord, let us know that she is there, still trying to recover, still trying to get things back together from Harvey way back in September, which is, where are we going on 6 months now? So obviously, just the fact that it's been 6 months and Meygan is still trying to get things back together, still trying to get her life normalized is just goes to show you how bad that storm really was for that area. But yes, Meygan is doing okay, which is good, because I at least was fearing the worst, because she was always one to even during the storm and even immediately after the storm check in and let us know how she was doing and this and that. So when we stopped hearing from her, I guess it was around November, late October, early November, we didn't hear from her anymore. Now you kind of start fearing the worst. You figure, well, okay, she's busy, time. But as the weeks and the months rolled on, there, we're like, okay, she would have checked in by now if she could. Something must have happened. And then, of course, during that time too, I ended up getting in contact or watching a stream from a Twitch kitten who lived in the Houston area, and in fact moved to Houston right within, I think, a day or two before the storm hit. And so Taz actually had the idea that maybe we could contact him, give him a description of the area where that Meygan gave us for sort of a general description of what was around her and where she was living, to see if he was familiar with the area or if he could find out where the area was, and we could perhaps maybe somehow locate some of Meygan's family or find out some information on Meygan there. But me, with everything else going on too, I never had a chance to contact him, and really I think part of that was at that point, it's one of those things, is like, I don't, if the worst did happen, I probably don't really want to know. So I sort of was putting it off, because I don't think, I think deep down inside me, I really didn't want to know. Not knowing means I could say, oh, okay, Meygan's still okay, she's just taking care of stuff, sort of that, that survival type thing, when you have a family member who's kidnapped or something, you never want to fear the worst. You always want to say, okay, they're alive, so you can always hold out that hope. You don't want to know what happened to them, because then you can always hold out that hope that, they're still alive and they are, they're holding in or whatever. You don't want to have that bad news. So I think at the towards the end there, before Meygan finally got back in contact with us, I think that was that's pretty much my thing. Is like deep down psychologically I didn't want to know if it was anything bad. So, but hey, we don't have to worry about that now. We know Meygan's alive and well, doing as good as she can. Not back in game yet. She obviously still. What? You boot? Okay, I'll change it as soon as I can. But yes, that was the great news I wanted to share last week before the nor'easter interrupted those plans. But yes, Meygan's back. Hopefully it won't be too much longer before she can get a computer she can play the game back on, or get the game back on, or you know what I mean. Get back in game here. We can turn these villages back over to Meygan and just have a grand old time here in House 1 and the Knights Hospitaller. I think I have, I'm all full up there once again. But yeah, so it was much a relief to in fact, I was at work the day she sent the Discord messages, and I just happened to look at my phone at one point and said, oh, it's like, why do I have a Discord message? Because I have, or the little icon on my phone saying, oh, there's a Discord message for you. I'm like, I have all the servers muted on my phone. That way they don't keep popping up with alerts and messages and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, why would I have a Discord message? And at first I thought maybe it was because of Squirrel's Discord channel, which I just happened to join, I think, the day before. Or the day before, whenever I got the sub gifted to me. So I figured, oh, well, maybe I didn't mute something in Squirrel's Discord server. So I looked at it real quick and said, oh, wait, Meygan's like, are you kidding me? It's Meygan. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. So I hurriedly rushed to the back. That way I could read some messages and type away. But yeah, it's good relief to know that Meygan's doing well. And hopefully we can be one big happy Knights Hospitaller family once again in the near future here. Let's go ahead and scout this. And we will take it. Actually, I don't even think I have the commercials set up here yet. Did I? I may have. Let me see. Well, if not, we'll be back sooner rather than later. But let me take a quick break here. I don't even know what commercial I got set up. And then we'll be back for more Stronghold Kingdoms. Because, yes, we are doing this for Extra Life as well. So we got $15 in. Again, thanks to Battery H for making that donation. Our first donation of the 2018 fundraising year. 237 days to go before we do our 25-hour marathon. And minus 7 days, 230 days till Battery H does his marathon. So I'll be sure to try to spend as much time on Battery's channel that day in October as much as I can. Hang out with Battery. I still got to plan out some games here, but hey, I got 237 days to think about that. But in the meantime, yes, what we do here, we play games, we raise money for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia to help sick kids get better, to save their lives and all that good stuff. So here's a little video from the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. I'm not sure what it's going to be. I'm going to change it up here real quick and see if I can throw something in here, if I have any. If not, then we'll be right back. So stick around, everybody. We'll be back for more Island Warfare Mayhem.